All right, we were speaking about divisibility tests last class. Remember which divisibility test we have done already? What divisibility tests have we studied already? 2 and 3. How do we know whether a number is divisible by 2? Quickly check that. A number is divisible by 2 if its units place, units digit is either 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Divisible by 3 if the sum of all its digits. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of all its digits is divisible by 3. Um, Try to tell me the divisibility test for 9. Divisibility test for 9.
Sum of the digits must be divisible by 9.
Okay, that's just like your divisibility test for 3. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of all its digits is divisible by 3. Similarly, for 9, if the number is said to be divisible by 9 if the sum of all its digits is divisible by 9. Check if this number is divisible by 9 according to this test. 7, 3, 4, 5, and 9. You add up all its digits, check if that sum is divisible by 9. What is the sum? 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 4, 14, 14 plus 5, 19, 19 plus 1, 20, 29. 29 is the sum. Is 29 divisible by 9? 29 is divisible by 9, and hence you conclude that that I've given is not divisible by 9. Right? Just check by usual division if this number is actually divisible by 9 or not. To always verify whether the given test is a valid one or not. 2, 4, 6, 5, 9, 1. 2, 4, 6, 5, 9, 1. Okay. Okay. So what is 27? The sum of its digits is sum of its digits is 27. 27 is divisible by 9. Yeah. Okay. So this number is divisible by 9 because the sum of its digits is 27. All right. And 27 is divisible by 9. Next up, divisibility by 4. What do you think is the test for divisibility by 4?
If the last two digits are divisible by 4.
Divisibility by 4. If the number formed by its last two digits is divisible by 4. For example, 6, 8, 7, 9, 3, 7, 6. The last two digits here is 76. To check if this number is divisible by 4, you just need to check the last two digits. Okay, last two digits as a number should be divisible by 4. Is 76 divisible by 4 here? Check if the number 76, the two-digit number, is divisible by 4 or not. If 76 is divisible, then this entire number is divisible by 4. Check also by usual division if this number is actually divisible by 4 or not. You can take down these examples. 4961 38. 38. Go for the last two digits as a number. Check if 38 is divisible by 4. Since 38 is not divisible by 4, the whole number is not divisible by 4. Check by usual division if it's actually divisible by 4 or not. Okay, next is divisibility by 8. What do you think it is? What do you think is divisibility by 8? It's very similar to divisibility by 4. Last three digits should be divisible by 8, yes. The last three digits are number by number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by its last three digits is divisible by 8. Take down examples. Check if 574 574 484. Check if this number is divisible by 8. To check if this one is divisible by 8, check if 484 as a number is divisible by 8. Divide this number by 8. Check if the remainder is 0 or not. If the remainder is 0, then it's not divisible. No, right? Okay, one more. 167 89 352. Check if 352 as a number is divisible by 8. Can I go to the next slide? Divisibility by 10. This one is easy, right? If the last digit, that's if the units digit is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. Give me examples. Give me examples, numbers that are divisible by 10. 5, 1, 3, 3, 6, 5, 6, 5, 8, 0. Divisible by 10 because the last digit is 0. All right. What is divisibility by 5? Divisibility by 5. The units place is either 0 or 5. The units place is either 0 or 5. The number is divisible by 5. The easiest of all divisibility tests, right? The 2, 5, and 10. If the units digit is either 0 or 5, the number is divisible by. Next is 6. What do you think is divisibility test for 6? What are the conditions? Yeah. A number is said to be divisible by 6 if it is divisible by 2 as well as 3. It should be divisible by 2 and 3 both. 26484. 26484. First, check if it is divisible by 2. It is because it is even. You only need to check if it's divisible by 3 now. The sum here of these digits is divisible by 3. What is the sum? Is it 24? I think the sum is 24. 24 is 7 times 3. Hence, divisible by 3, and it's even divisible by 2. Since it's divisible by both 2 and 3, it is divisible by 6. Give me a 5-digit number, even number, which is not divisible by 6. So you just have to check for a number whose sum is not divisible by 3. So you're going to give me examples from the next slide onwards. Okay, I'll go with the 4, 5, 6, 3 one. This is not even, so it's obviously not divisible by 6. An even number, let's say 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. This is even, divisible by 2. Now check if it's divisible by 3. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 9 plus 2, 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So this is divisible by 6. Give me a number which is not divisible by 6. Give me an even number. Give me an even number which is not divisible by 6. Was it 4, 5, 6? 4, 5, 6, 1, 6. What is it? It's even, divisible by 2. Check if it's divisible by 3. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 6, 16. 16 plus 6, what is it? 22. 22 is not divisible by 3. So this number is not divisible by 6. All right, this number is not divisible by 6. Next is divisibility by 12. What do you think it is? It is similar to divisibility by 6. For 6, we used 2 and 3. What do you think we used for 12? Yes, 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Number should be divisible by both 3 and 4. Then the number will be divisible by 12. Give me an example. A number which is divisible by 3 as well as 4. Since 36 is divisible by 4, this number is divisible by 4. Now check the sum. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 6, 12 is divisible by 3. Hence, this number is divisible by 12. Give me more. 2, 8, 4, 6, 4. 2, 8, 4, 6, 4. 64 is divisible by 4. Check the sum now. 10, 20, 24. 24 is divisible by 3. Both divisible by 3 and 4, hence divisible by 12. 6, 3, 2, 1, 6. 16 is divisible by 12. 18, 18 is divisible by 3, hence divisible by 12. Give me numbers now that are not divisible. Okay. 4, 7, 3, 2. 7, 3, 2. 4, 7, 3, 2. 32 is divisible by 4, but what is it? 10, 10 plus 4, 14, 16. 16 is not divisible by 3. Hence, 1 is not divisible by 12. Give me examples of numbers that are not divisible by 12. 2, 1, 1. 2, 1, 1. 7, 6. All right. 76 divisible by 4. Is it? Yes, because 80 is 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 10, 17. 17 is prime, not divisible by 3. Hence, this number is not divisible by What? 12. 12. Okay. Next up, we have 15. 15. What do you think is divisibility test for 15? Just like 6 and 12, you have to give me factors. Factors of 15. Okay, there is one question now that you should be asking me as well. The factors of 12 are also 2 and 6, right? 2 times 6 is 12. But why did we use 3 and 4? Why did we use 3 and 4 and not 2 and 6 instead? For example, 18, uh, check if 18 is divisible by 12. It is divisible by 2 and it is divisible by 6, right? But it's not divisible by 12. Why are we using the 3 and 4 and not 2 and 6? Why is 3 and 4 valid and not 2 and 6? What is the property that 3 and 4 share? Yeah. 3 and 5, got it. 3 and 5, 15. What you do is you write divisibility for 15 and then we'll discuss this. You write divisibility for 15. Write this now, divisibility for 15 and give me examples. 3 and 5 are factors of 15. 3 times 5 is 15. And hence it's working. Also, there is something else about 3 and 5, which we'll discuss later. But give me examples for numbers that are divisible by 15. Right? The unit should be either 0 or 5. So give me such numbers. Okay, 31215, 31215. Divisible by 5 because the last digit is 0 or 5, 5 here. 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 5, 12. 12 is divisible by 3, so yes. Give me a number which is not divisible by 15. 283615. 283615. Last digit is 0 or 5, so must be divisible by 5. But check the sum. 10 here, 13, 19, 20, 25. 25 not divisible by 3, hence this number is not divisible by 15. Does it mean you have other factors other than 3 and 5? No. But you had, right, the number 12 in the last one. Okay, what are the factors of 12? You have 2, you have 3, you also have 4, and you have 6, right? The factors other than 1 and 12 themselves, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 6, right? We used the 3 and 4 because 3 times 4 gave us 12, right? But why didn't we use the 2 and 6? We could also say that a number is divisible by 12 if it is divisible by both 2 and 6. Why didn't that work? What was the specialty about 3 and 4? What is the specialty about 3 and 4? Yeah, because they are co-prime. The word that should have come to your mind was co-prime. Okay, 3 and 4 are co-prime. What do co-prime numbers mean? What does that mean? The only factors of, do they have factors? Do they have common factors? Two numbers are said to be co-prime if they do not have common factors. All right, their only common factor is 1. If their only common factor is 1, then you say that those two numbers are co-prime, even if they are not prime. See, 4 here is not a prime number, but 3 and 4 together are co-prime. So when you speak about co-prime, you should have 2 numbers or more than 2 numbers. All right. So yeah, it didn't work for 2 and 6 because the common factor of 2 and 6 is 2, which is not fun, right? All right, so I want you to write a note next. Write this. If a number is divisible by p as well as q, where p and q are both co-primes, then the given number is divisible by its product, pq. And the divisibility test for 12, the p was 3 and the q was 4. P and q, 3 and 4 were co-prime. Their product 12. Any number is divisible by the product pq, the product being 12, 3 times 4. If that number is both divisible by p and q. This works only when the p and q are co-prime. So yeah, write this note and then also write this one below, if P and Q are not co-prime, then the given number need not be divisible by PQ, even when it is divisible by both P and Q. The example that I gave you earlier, is it 18, is it? Suppose you are taking 2 and 6 as P and Q. You see that 2 and 6 are not co-prime, right? They're not co-prime. You take number 18. You check if 18 is divisible by the product of 2 and 6. The product of 2 and 6 is 12. Okay, PQ is 12, and 18 is not divisible by PQ, which is 12. Even if 18 is divisible by both 2 and 6, 18 is not divisible by 12 because the 2 and 6 were not co-prime. Okay, so that's what this note is about. Okay, last divisibility test, 18. For 18, it is 2 and 9. You see that 18 also has other factors other than 2 and 9, right? 3 and 6. 3 times 6 is 18. But it doesn't work for 3 and 6 because 3 and 6 are not co-prime. 2 and 9 are co-prime. The only common factor of 2 and 9 is 1. And we know that 2 times 9 is 18. So when you want to check if a given number is divisible by 18, you need to check if it is divisible by 2, and then you need to check if it is divisible by 9. Now give me examples on numbers that are divisible by 18, preferably a 4-digit or a 5-digit number. So it should be even number because divisible by 2, and then you have to check if the sum is divisible by 9. Okay, 4608. 4608. Even numbers are divisible by 2. Sum is 10, 18. 18 is 2 times 9. So yes, this number is divisible by 18. What is it? 17172. 17172. 17172, and what is it? 23458. 23458. Both are even numbers. Check the sum. 8 plus 8, 16. 18. 18 is divisible by 18. 9, hence divisible by 18. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 7. 7 plus 2. 9. 9 plus 5. 14. 14 plus 8. 14 plus 8 is 22. And 22 is not divisible by 9. This is not divisible by 18, right? Okay, last one I'm taking. 4862916. 4862916. Even number divisible by 2. Check if the sum is divisible by 9. 4 plus 8, 12, 18, 20, 29, 30, 36. 36 is divisible by 9. Hence, this number is divisible by 18. Check if this number, the last number that I wrote, is actually divisible by 18 by actual division. By usual division, check if this number is divisible by 18. You may use a calculator. Okay, thank you so much for attending.